Good evening, folks. This is Blavik Shade Floral 226 coming at you, and I greet you tonight and say hi. I hope you all are having fun, having a good time out there, binge watching your vids, and doing various sorts of things that you ought to be doing out there on the internet. So I send my greetings and I say peace. Pleased to meet you. So let me get started with my discussion. My minimalist style of being suits all my motives when I'm setting to know someone. I don't have a boyfriend. For now, for this time. So when it came to guys generally, I was extremely sensitive to their light humor. I didn't know how to joke back friendly with them, really because I was so taken by their handsome comeliness so much that my sense of rationality was affected by it. I couldn't even carry on a telephone conversation with them. With a man I liked, because I could not process sound coming from him when he spoke. Men are intellectual and know how to use their minds and understand from experience. So everything he said and told me came out unpredictably. I couldn't even gear myself towards him to wordplay and speech banter with him. These unsettling experiences lasted on me for quite a while. My senses gradually returned after a time. I try to keep my flirting to a minimal because it usually helps them grow comfortable and face me rather than getting in too deep enough for me to choke unwittingly and scaring them off. And when you embarrass the very virtue of witty, it's hard to climb back to solemn dignity afterwards. I approach all my situations of my experiences minimalistically. It works for me. I like to leave open a sense of intrigue that leaves the floor open towards something quite alluring in the maze that is real life. The trick is to leave some room for intuition. I joyfully like the onset of an intriguing discovery. The universe arranges it within wisdom and guidance. I'm passionate about meeting new people and friends, about me meeting new people and friends, especially guys. I love the meeting of a guy acquaintanceship. Invites his acquaintanceship enough to attract his investigation and to draw and entice some personal charisma. Although for me, that happens pretty rarely. If planned, it's well organized. If not, it's favorable alignment. Yes, I trust astrology. I tend to think of guys as these confident and assured higher beings. They are the renowned veterans of singlehood, of the singlehood way of being. That alone used to profoundly affect my respect of them. But I've grown older from adolescence and teenage angst, merely realizing in my early 20s that I had never been dated, not by anyone. I lived with my mother for ages as a schoolgirl to a young noble woman, revering my virginity whilst waiting for him, to grace me with the miracle of his chance appearance. But years went by, with no sign of a man, and with me sarcastically thinking, man, are they really all dead, or are there not enough of them to go around? Go around the community. That got me thinking, which led me to join a dating site to find them. Some intaking research, and patience led me to find out that since high school, they all had moved out of Florida to the Bay Areas of California state and home state like Texas, and even as far out as Nevada and the Vegas desert areas. How would I know? The state of Florida has been a heat weather and sweat work for the hicks and rednecks who've graduated, that they've grown tired and moved to home states and other beautiful Bay areas besides Florida's. And this information I'm telling you is supposed to be a social secret. No wonder it's so hard for colored girls to date. We have had enough time making a match. Well, we have a hard enough time making a match with them anyways. And hows? So that is the complete gist of the breakdown, honestly. So what is a girl or girls like me to do? Well, I suggest to them what I suggested in a vlog for another time, on another time, to hit a local area and mingle with persons there, and have them meet persons you know, to encourage net grouping for the internet, so that promotes the possibility for building groups of friends. Discover your authentic self. Play around with new potential people and add them to your Facebook page every time you go out there on an excursion on your spare time. Visualize the possibilities and build ways of meeting other people who are potential friendmates. It's better going out and doing it than sitting stagnant and talking online till it goes nowhere. So with this discussion, I end it short. It's a pleasure talking to you. Like, comment, share, and while you're at it, subscribe too. Till we meet again, adieu.